Hello, boys and girls. Spot of Nerd here with I'm not kidding you. I swear to God, I just realized we are on day 40. It's like an anniversary, and it is a monumental anniversary because we have some pretty epic stuff that we need to talk about that hopefully you already know because of the sheer awesome that it is, and not the fact that I'm actually, for the first time in my entire life, I'm a dad. Now, hopefully, I got your attention. Hopefully, so much, in fact, that you've subscribed, you've followed, you've liked, you've commented, all the in between, because the fact that I am now a father, I'm sure there are many of you that have questions, many of you have comments that would love to know what the actual fuck. I would like to know as well. I'm going to explain at the end of this video, but first you're going to have to listen, or at least wait for this stream to come out, and then you can just fast forward all the way to the end, but because we got some cool stuff to talk about. If you're not aware, yesterday, the Super Bowl 60, there was a certain halftime show that just might go down in history as one of the worst halftime shows, if not the worst halftime show that has ever been performed at a Super Bowl. I'm pretty confident when I speak to the majority of people, even the ones that are pretending to tell you that it was good, have the same feeling around that in relation to the fact of what the fuck was that. I mean, you can watch videos online through X or other social media platforms where the majority of these people couldn't even see it because of the hedges, the literal hedges that were in the way. You couldn't even see the Bad Bunny musician guy, whatever his name is. It's hysterical. Not only that, but again, we're going to get into this more another time. I don't want to talk about it tonight because it does get a little bit more aggressive on the political scheme. But there was a level of disrespect through through that halftime show yesterday that I want to kind of dive deeper in relation to just it is other than just sticking a middle finger to the American consumer, the NFL. It really is sticking a middle finger to the culture of America, not having a single word in English during that halftime show. Now, again, it's not to say that he's a bad artist. It's not to say that you can't have music that's in Spanish. It's the fact that you're trying to change one of the most iconic American pieces of America to your own bidding, and you're pretending, and I want to emphasize pretending to scream about the world coming together, joining hands and peace and equality and blah 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 blah. And it's something that I'm going to start being a little bit more open around, just in the fact of I call bullshit, because we keep talking about the oppressors and all of this and how bad horrible white people are and blah 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 blah. But you don't seem to complain when it comes to our benefits. You don't seem to complain when it's men that are coming to your rescue or the ones that are building your infrastructure, blah, blah, blah. You don't seem to blink an eye, or even the fact of the matter is, you look at the Olympics. We talked about it a few days ago where, these people are almost ashamed and pretty much are ashamed. They just won't bluntly tell you in relation to wearing the American flag on their uniform or whatever it is. Then go somewhere else. Please, on behalf of the Americans that are actual true patriot Americans, go fuck yourself. Go away. Go to some other country that you feel more comfortable in. Please leave. Because as we are fully experiencing in the world today in America, there are truly millions of diehard patriots, of diehard illegal immigrants that are trying to go in the right way, who would love your spot, who would love to take and make something of themselves, become the American dream or what it used to be. It's interesting we talk about bringing in the poor and the people that need help, etc. And that's what America is about. But it ain't about giving you free shit. And it's not about trying to shift a culture that you ultimately are trying to do at every chance you get, whether it's the NFL, whether it's television, whether it's movies, social media. Everything you're trying to change is this culture around the American culture. But the most beautiful thing, and this will shift the gears to what I wanted to talk about mainly, The most beautiful thing is when you get, metaphorically speaking, allegedly bitch slapped across the face from a company in America that basically sticks the middle finger right back at you to prove just how much the American people don't give a fuck about what you believe, what you're trying to portray, and the fact that you're trying to change the American culture for the worse. You're trying to basically make everybody hate America, even though it's America that basically does more for this world than any other country on the planet. And it's about time, and I'm super glad. We'll go again. I keep saying we'll go on another episode, but I figured we'll do a little bit here. It is about time people, even the ones that hate this country more than anything, they're starting to open their eyes to the fact of, number one, the majority don't really care about what you think about in relation to your hatred towards this country. But number two, you keep screaming peace and tolerance and all this other bullshit. Even you don't believe it, because we can see it now. The halftime show yesterday during the Super Bowl is the prime example, the response from it, the fact that Bad Bunny had to literally close his social media accounts because of the sheer amount of backlash proves we're winning. America is winning, not you. And let's be very clear about that, because ultimately it is America first. It is about America. It's not about everybody else. It's about America. It's about freedom. It's about God. It's about everything in between. And I'm super proud. I am soon to be an American patriot, and I cannot wait so that I can join in on this. Sure, let's call it tribalism. I don't see that as a bad thing. It's not black, white, Indian, brown, orange, yellow. It's American. Plain and simple. So, let me share my screen here, because as of, what is it, February 9th, Monday, 2026, lo and behold, I have pulled up here for you guys the halftime show from TPUSA to basically counter the Bad Bunny performance. I'm not going to play the video. I might play a little bit of something here in the end just to kind of go over the Kid Rock side of it. But as of this viewing, if you take notice, it is now sitting at, let me see if this is in, yeah, it is on the screen. 20,875,289 views for an hour and 15-minute show. It is officially the highest viewed something, video, whatever, I don't know what you call it. Again, I'm too old. It is the highest viewed content in YouTube history. If that is not the biggest fuck you, I don't know what is. And I absolutely love every fucking second of it. And even jokes aside, I would encourage you to go watch it. It's a fucking great show. Yeah, you might have to watch country music, Kid Rock, blah, 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 blah. There's some great fucking music. And I was even going to think about maybe ending this stream, by playing Kid Rock's latest song, Till You Can't, which is an amazing, inspiring song to get you to do stuff and be passionate and reconcile those differences between maybe a family member or a friend. And it's fucking awesome. I encourage you to listen to it. Like I said, I'll see if I get a copyright strike, but it's amazing. But here's the best part, and I'll share this other screen with you guys. Hold on one second. It is so good, in fact, Kid Rock, which was basically in his prime in the 90s when I was a teenager, is now topping the charts in one of the probably the greatest, biggest platform, aka Apple iTunes. And he's actually beating Bad Bunny, who supposedly is what everybody is telling us from the news and the media to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. But the fact of the matter is, and we'll look at this article real quick, which there are many articles, and it's a beautiful thing. I encourage you to look this up. Just type in Kid Rock iTunes and click on news. The level of hate that this man is getting because his song, his new album, but of course the single, is absolutely annihilating Bad Bunny, is hysterical. It is hilarious. This man, I don't know if any, again, there's probably some young people out there watching this. Maybe you know Kid Rock, maybe you don't. Kid Rock came back in my generation. This guy was the 90s. That's 30 years ago. And he's now destroying modern day musicians. It is absolute gold. And this is why I think it's almost like I say, it's a perfect way to do day 40, because everything right now is just sticking a metaphoric middle finger to the woke ideologies, to the culture of supposed tolerance that obviously assassinates my side, aka Charlie Kirk, who tries to assassinate the president. The side about peace and tolerance and everything in between and coming together, you're getting your asses handed to you right now. And I love watching every second of it. It is fucking glorious. Anybody else? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. But as you see, I mean, this article, I won't go too crazy into it. It's just kind of reiterating what I've been saying. But basically, since midnight last night, so literally on the day of the Super Bowl, once the halftime show happened with TPUSA, he played his new song Till You Can't. Since then, it has remained at #1 in iTunes. So Bad Bunny, bad who? Question mark. It's fucking amazing. Broken record. I don't care if I'm repeating this one because it is so fucking glorious to see them get absolutely destroyed. Even though they push so much in relation to, like I say, your media, your news, your social media, the money, the marketing that goes into trying to change the American culture, I must imagine it's got to be well into the trillions, easily well into the trillions. And not a damn thing is working. It's so fucking glorious to watch. And like I said, just to wrap it up, we'll talk more about this another time, but this whole trying to change the American culture was the prime example yesterday of that show, the halftime show that happened with Bad Bunny. Not a word in English. Nobody could understand it. I would be pissed. I tell you what, if I was a ticket purchaser, if that's the words to use, if I went to the Super Bowl yesterday, I would be fucking pissed. Looking at those videos, you didn't see anything. You saw hedges. I mean, those tickets must have been thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars, and you got to watch some hedge clippers? Not to mention, can we put really just for a second the metaphor between the show, the hedges, things like that? Allegedly, pretty sure you can put two and two together. Did they not think about that? Am I the only one thinking that? And no, that's not because of ism this, or I'll get to that, whatever you want to call it. It's just a simple case of I've seen the videos. Really? Really? That's how you want to do it? Hey, to each his or her own, right? Lo and behold. So I'm going to make this a shorter video tonight. I'm going to kind of wrap things up. Shifting gears ever so slightly. In the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I was a father, and I officially now know what it is like to be a father. It is incredible to love something so much that you would die for it. I would literally die for this thing. I'm a father now because I officially have landed my holy grail. It's quite large, so I'll show it to you guys, but I won't. I'll try to do some sort of unboxing later if I decide to unbox it. But a couple weeks ago, maybe, I showed you guys my holy grail. God spoke to me. He gave me a sign and he said, here it is. Although it was on eBay, scared the living daylights out of me because let's be honest, it's eBay. There's scam artists, China, fake shit, blah, 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 blah. Found one in the US. Lo and behold, it has arrived. So let me show you guys. Ta-da! It is quite large. I don't know if you guys can hear me because the microphone's way over here. I am in awe. Literally, this is George. He's my no. He's not. I'm gonna decide to name him Sam. Um, I genuinely feel this is my child. I literally will take a bullet for this thing. And here's the thing. And I'd love to know. And I'm jokes aside. I'd love to get people's 2 cents on this. Should I open this? Let's be very clear. Although this is my holy grail from a collector standpoint. So for those of you that don't know, this is the Tron light cycle. Sam Flynn on the Tron light cycle. It was done by Hot Toys. They only made like 5,000 of them. You basically, these don't exist. They literally don't exist anymore in the world. And I was able to literally get one that is still sealed, not just in its original packaging, in the original box that it shipped in. Do I open it? I almost like as much as it sucks to just look at a cardboard box, this will never happen again. You, even as other collectors out, you will never find this ever again in the world. A little piece of me does want to at least just open it to the point of where we can actually see the box. And I'll even, I think, I don't know, maybe I've shown you guys this, but let me see if I can actually find this real quick. Hot Toys Tron Legacy. I know I can find a picture of it real quickly here. Yeah, I'll just basically share. Hold on one second here. Let me share this real quick with you guys. I'm getting really good, kind of, sort of, not really at all, about like sharing shit and like the screen and whatnot. But so this is it. If you're not familiar with it, it is, like I said, broken record. It is the holy grail of collector items for me. As you can tell, it's huge, easily the size of other things. Lights up, LEDs, obviously Sam Flynn figure. It's a 1/6 scale. But you can just say, I mean, again, just a work of art. Apparently in the middle there where his knees are, the motor actually spins, so it kind of lights everything up and blah, 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 blah. This is gorgeous. That will never be found ever again, at least in this condition. It is, I genuinely know what it's like to have a child. I'm not kidding you. Broken record. This is, I feel like I would take a bullet for this. I would literally drive my car into another person if like if this toy was about to get ran over. I would literally run my car into it just to save it, to make sure it doesn't get hurt. It's in that good of a condition and it's unopened. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. And I know you're probably thinking like, you're fucking insane. That's correct. Because damn it, it's fucking amazing. And I'm now a father. And I'm going to treat this like my child. I will baby the shit out of this. I will buy diapers for it. Because fuck yes, I will. Anyway, wrap this episode up. Let me share with you guys just a kind of a quick little clip, and then we'll run this show out, or whatever they call it. Let me make sure I can share this properly. I want to play just a little bit of that music, the Kid Rock, Till You Can't, because it was absolutely incredible. And then we'll wrap it out. So appreciate you guys, if you made it this far, for watching, listening, podcast. Do me a favor, follow, like, comment, blah, blah, blah. Would love you so much. But until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow, day 41. And here we go.
Please welcome our brother, Robert Ritchie.
I'm so getting a copyright strike.
You can tell your old man you'll do some largemouth fishing another time. You got too much on your plate to bait and cast a line. You can always put a rain check in his hand till you can't, till you can't. You can keep putting on forever with that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll ask someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand till you can't, till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can. Until you can't.
Now there's a box.
Number 1, iTunes. Highly recommend. Go listen to it. Superior to anything this Bad Bunny person ever has put out. Superior.